And we're going to start with Neanderthal Man. Well, some scientists found some bones in a cave in Neanderthal Valley. These scientists believed these were very primitive looking, and they thought, oh, these belong to what they called primitive man. Now, Mr. Darwin had come up with a theory of evolution, and part of his theory said that man probably came from an ape-type creature. At one time, then, we should find something, not man, not monkey, but something in between, what we call a missing link, we'd call it today, right? Well, what did they find? Well, when you go to the museums, they show you what they found. They show you these stooped over creatures, look not very smart, right? You look at the one over there on the right, he's chewing on his hammer. Whoa, is that a smart thing to do? Chew on your hammer? See, what actually happens when you go into those museums, you are actually being handed a pair of colored glasses. No, they're not going to actually have to put a pair of glasses in your hand, guys. But by their pretty pictures, by their artwork, they're going to make you believe what they want you to believe about that individual. You go into one museum, they'll show you one thing about Neanderthal. Another one, they'll show you a whole different thing. But always they show you that he was very primitive, wasn't very bright, and didn't know how to dress, okay? Well, we know something today, though. They've gone back and they've studied the original bones of those Neanderthal. They found others since then, and they've discovered something. The reason these creatures were all kind of hunched over like that is because they were actually sick. They had a couple of diseases. One, they believe, was called rickets. Have you guys ever heard of rickets? Rickets is when you don't get enough vitamin D or sunshine to produce vitamin D, and it tends to make your bones very, very soft. On top of that, they think they had arthritis. And when you put arthritis together with rickets, it tends to bow or stoop you right over. Well, today we know if you give them a shot of vitamin D and put them in clothes like you and I wear, give them a shave and a haircut, you probably couldn't tell a lot of difference. They look very much like we do today. They had a few characteristics that were different, though. They're a little bit more massive in their bones. They had kind of a sloping forehead and fairly deep-set eye sockets. But what does that mean? Does it mean a whole lot? Well, not really. Not long ago, my wife and I were walking into Walmart one day, and we met a man that looked just like the one in this picture, looked like Neanderthal Man. The man we looked at actually didn't have any hair, but he looked very much like that one right there. Just a characteristic that he had. I look around today, I see lots of different characteristics sitting right in front of me. Probably out in the TV audience, the same thing. It's just characteristics that certain people have. Neanderthal was the same way.